and welcome to Happyneuron. My name is Christina and I'm a product specialist here, excited to give you a virtual tour of our digital platform. In this tour, you will be able to see both what clinicians and patients see. You will get a more in-depth view of the tool and you'll be able to see how to best utilize it within your practice. This tour should take about 5 to 10 minutes. Let's begin. This is what you'll see when you first log in, which will direct you to your main dashboard. Here we have our users, exercises, account information, resource center, as well as our featured blogs. To start, we will begin with our users tab. It is our team's goal to ensure a smooth and easy process of both creating users and utilizing the platform. To create both a patient and a therapist, you go into this user information tab. Here you can put in patient information, but you don't necessarily have to use their first or last name if you don't want to. The main important thing is the generated login by the clinician for the patient. You can choose to share this information with your patient or not. However, there is 3 ways to utilize the platform with their information. They are able to log in at home, they can log themselves in at the practice, or you can simply have them logged in before they come. If you choose to put an email in, patients are able to receive workouts directly to their inbox. Additionally, we have both an English and a Spanish platform available. Down here are settings where the clinician can choose to turn off exercises, keep them all on, or only have them available after generated workouts are complete. This is what the clinician will see before logging into a patient account. In this view, if I go to exercises, this is where I can turn on specific exercises or turn them off. We understand that each patient is different and requires different needs and skills trained. This is how you turn them off. You can choose to go by category, individually, or keep them all on. This tool is meant to be adaptable for how your practice runs, so it is totally up to you. Up here is where you can choose to switch to the Spanish platform. And now I'm going to go back. Now I am going to log in to my patient's account. Here is the view that they will see when they log into their own portal. You can see I am signed in as a clinician with my patient. If I go to my exercises tab, I can then see what exercises are available to me by the clinician. With our program, you get unlimited access to our entire library of exercises. Paired with our exercise guide, you are then able to see which exercises would be most beneficial for your patient's needs. Let's say you have a patient who is struggling with name and face recall. Here is a game that could target that. I Remember You targets both verbal and visual memory. Patients typically start at level 1 and proceed until they hit level 9. If you happen to see that a game is either too hard, too easy, or that maybe they are plateauing, clinicians always have the option to choose advanced settings. Each game has their own set of advanced settings. For example, here we could choose number of faces, face diversity, memorization time. You always have the option to do basic settings or advanced settings. Let's try this game. Here we will see 2 pictures of people with their names. We then need to match their face to their name. So the first one was Brian, here is Caroline, and now I need to match. All right, here is Jane, she is a cute little girl. Here is Luke with a nice smile. Jane and Luke. Even though I know this is correct, I can then switch this to show you that if you get it incorrect, they always can receive the correct feedback. I then can see a quick analyzation of results, but if I want to go more in depth, I can then choose to go to the Results tab. This is where I can see information, both overview and for specific games. If I choose a specific game, I can then see patient progress over a span of time. Additionally, we have printable reports. Here is an example of our printable report. Within this, you can see the total exercises completed, total training time, and a specific domain breakdown. These are helpful to have both in patient files, or they can be sent home with caregivers depending on the population worked with. And that is a quick overview of our tool. So far, we've seen how to create users, activate exercises, change settings, and view results. Make sure you book a demo with a product specialist to learn more about our generated workout system. We are committed to educating and providing as many resources as possible for our clinicians. That is why we have created our Resource Center. Let's check it out. Our Resource Center contains many beneficial resources for both your practice and your patients. This includes our Training Center, our Video Center, our Principles, product information on billing codes and insurance reimbursement, our exercise guide, as well as our training manual, as well as our additional resources. This goes over telehealth resources, our blog, the ability to reach a product specialist at any time, and lastly, our presentations on Happyneuron Pro and cognitive functions. If you go back to your home dashboard and click under the Worksheets tab, this is where clinicians can access the worksheets. Everybody who purchases a digital tool has access to worksheets, but the number of them depends on the subscription chosen. With worksheet benefits, you get a free mini packet sent to your inbox every first and third Monday of the month. These packets come directly from our digital platform in physical form. Our goal is to provide resources for clinicians as much as we can. You also get an automatic discount on 15% on all other purchases. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this virtual tour. We hope you have enjoyed this brief introduction to our tool. There is more to our tool than we have covered, so we highly recommend booking a demo with our product specialist to learn more. Have a great day!